Alright, y'all, we back on Clash. Today I'm giving y'all my top 5 shooting guards in the league right now. So this will be for heading into next season. And, there's some players that I didn't know whether to include as a shooting guard or not. Guys like J-Dub and Harden, I didn't know. So I'm just going to, any guys that I was on the fence with, like J-Dub, Harden, Kyrie, I'm not going to count them as shooting guards. So if you're wondering, like, oh, why isn't Kyrie, why isn't Harden on the list? They probably didn't count as a shooting guard if I did forget someone. So we're going to get right into the list. I'm going to start with my number 5 spot. And it's going to be Tyler Herro. Tyler Herro took that All-Star leap last year that... Alright, he has a balloon. So he did kind of catch my pants down a little bit. But now we know he has a balloon, so he's never going to do that again. So we're chilling. Tyler Herro. He's not my favorite player, I'm going to be honest. Just in terms, not his personality or nothing, just in terms of his actual game. I just don't think he actually is that great of an offensive creator in terms of actually getting to his spots and creating his own shot. I'm going to be honest. I just don't think he is. I just don't think he creates a lot of space with body contact and bumps and fades. I just don't think he's really a great... there's sort of guys in the league that are, really buckets that can... really get a bucket anytime they want. Uh-oh. Kill the balloon. Balloon's dead. Yo, this executioner's been alive for fucking mad long. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but he's not dying. Come here. Alright, that P.E.K.K.A shouldn't get a hit. Don't know how it didn't get a hit, but it's alright. Tyler Herro is a great third option. Nothing more, nothing less, bro. If he's a second option on a championship team or on your playoff, whatever, on your team, you're not making it to the championship. You're probably not even making the playoffs. Even though, last year they did kind of make the playoffs the same as a second option, but they did have Jimmy for, part of the year, even though he was kind of in shambles and not really, even though he was with the team, he wasn't mentally with the team. Oh, no. Watch this. I'm going to bounce it to the Tesla. I'm a fucking genius, dude. Come here. Kill the balloon. Oh my god, I love. And we got the tower on the left. Knight, go to work. Go to work. Yep, we did get the tower. Now we just gotta play defense for 20 seconds. 20-second defense, so we win. Gonna log that. May get some chip. And that's game over. Great game one. Great game one, nice little warm up. Whooped the shit out of this guy for being real. The shit wasn't even close. All it took was one expo for me to place, and I won the game. But we're gonna be moving on to Tyler Herro. I just think he's a good player. Shouldn't have made the All-Star team in my opinion. I think it should have been my boy Jordan Poole that made it. But it's a different video. I moved on to my number 4 spot. That's gonna be Jaylen Brown. One of the best two-way players in the league, if not the best when healthy. Especially as a second option, he can, in a playoff series, average 20 while locking up the other team's best player, as we saw in the finals with him versus Luka Doncic, where, I'm sure there's some Luka fans that are watching that are like, oh, he didn't get locked up, he just played bad. He didn't just play bad. He got locked up, my friend. Luka Doncic, that caliber of player, doesn't just play bad. He got locked up. I mean, it's not really a bad thing. I think every star gets locked up at one point in their career. Ooh, good timing, dude, with the... Knight, come back. Yo, Knight, where are you going, bro? You taking the day off, dog? Alright, it's actually fine. It's actually going to get damage on the right. Look at that Knight go to work. Come on, Knight. I love Knight. Knight's probably the best card in the game, in my opinion. No matter what deck I'm running, bro, the Knight's always going to be in there somewhere. It's probably a lie, but for 99% of my decks, bro, any deck I'm playing, the Knight is in there. Unless I'm playing a joke deck, bro. Activate King. Good job, dude. Alright, at least doesn't get a hit, so could have been worse, bro. But yeah, Jaylen Brown, probably the best second option in the league when everyone's healthy. Even though you could say someone like J-Dub, but I think Jaylen Brown's better when everyone's healthy, when Tatum's healthy. Next year we're really going to see how good Jaylen Brown is with Tatum gone. He'll have way more touches, way more shots, and they still have Derek White, still have Peyton Pritchard, so it's not like their team is total garbage. We're going to go like that. I don't know what he's going to play. Maybe a Knight? Or I don't know what this guy's tank is. It is a Knight. Maybe a Firecracker right now? No? Yep. Late firecracker. Snipe that. Hog rider? Nope. Cannon. So it's gonna be towered down, hopefully. Yep. No, he has earthquake. So still a game we got here. So if he hogs, I low-key have nothing. Yeah. Not low-key. High-key, 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 high-key. Alright, how much damage? We just got minimized damage here. We got 1 hit. It's actually not bad. Yeah. Not bad at all. But I'm excited next year, bro. Maybe Jaylen Brown at the end of next year is going to be way high on this list. You never know, bro. But I honestly don't think he will. Because it's just... I think Tatum helps a lot, bro. I know Tatum's really hated on, but he's one of the best offensive players in the league. You know, Tatum's up there for two-way. We're going to fireball that. Just get some value right there. But, you know, Jaylen Brown sliding into number 4 spot. I think he's gotten a lot better offensively. You know, went from last year, people saying he can't dribble with his left hand to, you know, putting up one of the best performances last year by winning. I can't believe he won Finals MVP. I mean, that was some Andre Iguodala Finals MVP's OD, but it was a little bit fraudulent in my opinion. Was it a great fireball? Hell no. That was actually really dumb. I don't know why I did that. But Jaylen Brown's my 4, and my 3 spot is going to be Donovan Mitchell. Now, I think this is the only spot where things could get controversial depending on who you ask. Come back here. But I think D-Mitch is great right here. In my opinion, he can't be 2 just because he hasn't made that conference finals leap. You know, he's put up great numbers. He's one of the best, numbers-wise, he's one of the best player performers for his age and just in the league, bro. Come back here. Should go like that. Take that out. And that's going to be a lock. Should be game over. Should be game over. Should be game over. Nope. This guy's holding on for dear fucking life. Get 1 hit. Alright. It's actually good damage. Alright. Why am I not fireballing? Am I drunk? Why am I not just fireballing this guy out of the game? I mean, what am I doing, dude? Kill that fucking... We have 2 knights down. Like, dude, just get out the game, bro. You lose, bro. This guy's doing way too much, bro. Just trying to talk about Donovan Mitchell. But 2-0, great start, getting really close to 10K, actually. Holy shit. Now I'm probably going to lose because I'm nervous. But D-Mitch, one of the best player performers in the league. Great numbers, similar to Ant, even though Ant is, you know, actually is made to the conference finals. And, you know, D-Mitch... Where's my log, Supercell? Take 1 goblin stab. I'm not really that mad at it. Even like D-Mitch has had great supporting cast, but I'm not gonna lie. Somehow he's still be getting sold by his team, bro. I don't know how. Kill a dark goblin. Thank you. Get 1 hit night. He's still be getting sold, bro. Like Darius was out and injured. Mobley actually played good, honestly, but Jared Allen not great. I mean, I don't know, bro. He just has to. He played good, but he was also injured, and he gets into like. I think he has to get 1 lucky year, and he can sort of take that leap. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's what it's gonna take. Maybe next year. The East is open, but next year, if he gets in a good spot, everyone's healthy, and he loses. I don't know, bro. His career may be rough. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to eat that. I'm not really focused. When you're playing log, bro, you have to be fucking digested into your screen. Digested though? Does that even make sense? I feel like that doesn't make sense. I'm now leaking because I'm talking about some bullshit. But this guy doesn't have Princess, so I think he may have Rocket, which is annoying, especially against Expo, because he does have Cannon. Yes, target the goblins, and that should take that out. Please, thank you. Until D-Mitch, you know. Dude, thank God, bro. If that Dark Goblin touched my tower, we would have lost the game. I sort of want to expo just to see if he has Rocket or not. And I'm gonna. No, bro. How's the cannon targeting expo? So I don't think he has Rocket, or else he probably would have used it. Yeah, I really don't think he does. But D-Mitch is at my 3. Now for my number 2 spot, I think many of y'all seen this coming. Is going to be Devin Booker. Even though in these past couple years he's had some recent playoff exits and hasn't really done too much in terms of success, he's still here for me, bro. In 2021, everyone remembers that finals run. He's still that same player. Please don't have a rocket. What an idiot, bro. He just lost the game because of that bullshit-ass rocket. What an idiot, bro. He dead-ass just lost the game because of that bullshit. Now, that kid is why you got to be patient, bro. He rocketed because I wasn't playing much. He wanted to get some quick damage. But you lost, my friend. You lost, bro. I know you thought you were cute, bro. He thought he was going to... Wow. That's one of the dumbest shit. That's some of the dumbest shit I've ever seen, bro. Like, what are you doing, bro? We got to play again. We're on a heater, bro. And I still got to talk about number 1 spot. But D-Book, I still think he's the best. He's best as a true 2. He's had to play the 1 because Phoenix doesn't want to get them a point guard. No, Tyus Jones does not count. That shit did not help. The team was ass. Phoenix was so bad last year. Like, even though their record wasn't that bad, they just were not good at all. I'm not going to lie. Like, they got to be way, like, they're cooked, bro. D-Book, he got a bag, though. So, kids, that's why you stay loyal, bro. Like, if you stay loyal, you get a bag, bro. I mean, look how much fucking money that guy just got paid, bro. Like, that's some Steph Curry money. Low-key, we're going to expo. Did you see what? He has a P.E.K.K.A. Oh, boy. As long as that P.E.K.K.A. dies, I'm fine. I don't really care about the expo lock. Just kill the P.E.K.K.A. Is that going to hit? No way. No fucking way. Right? All right. So we know he has P.E.K.K.A. Sort of. I didn't really expect a lot of damage from the expo. I just wanted to see what he has. So we're chilling. P.E.K.K.A.'s ass. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Shout out my boy Allen. He a viewer on this channel. He uses P.E.K.K.A. His ass, my boy. I'm not going to lie. That shit is not good. I respect you playing it because it's not easy to use because it's really not that good. But maybe it's just not good against my deck. Maybe I'll say that, you know. I don't use a lot of different decks, so I don't really know. Maybe it's really good against every other deck, but against my deck, shit is ass. You really just got to play like some 1 elixir skeletons, and you pretty much perfect defend, bro. Like, it really doesn't do much. Like, I'd much rather play P.E.K.K.A. than like... Well, I mean, unless you pair it up with P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Giant, then that shit is kind of hard to play, but, you know, with Expo, it's not that hard to play. I feel like Expo's a good matchup for that deck. But... D-Book at my 2. I think, well, probably not next year, but when he gets help, he will return to that 2021 stage where he had one of the best playoff runs. Well, not really, but he had a great playoff run. Something like this. See, I can just pour 10 elixir because I can literally defend that P.E.K.K.A. with nothing. Lock on. No, dude. See, look at these archers, bro. It's about to melt unless he has arrows. He doesn't have arrows. Still gonna melt though. Come on. And we get a lock. It's not gonna be tower at all. Alright, damn, bro. This guy's a lot of answers. Fuck. But he just used a fuck ton of elixir and we're at 10, so I feel like he has no elixir, right? Like there's no way. Damn, he got 7 elixir, bro. Alright, gotta lock in. D-Book's one, like, he can really play any, he hasn't had perfect positions in his career at all. You know, he's really adapted to any role that the team wants him to play. Even on the USA team in the Olympics, bro, he adapted to that role perfectly, where he's sort of just a pure 3-and-D catch-and-shoot shooter. Played great defense, which I know the USA isn't like the USA team isn't sort of the NBA in terms of like accomplishments, and people don't use it to weigh the same, but it still matters to me, bro. I think that shows a lot. Like, okay, I gotta lock in. Hold up. I think we're chilling. Die, P.E.K.K.A., for the love of God. Alright, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna knight, and we're gonna go archers. Yep. It's gonna absolutely melt the P.E.K.K.A. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. 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 All I'm saying, bro, is if you give D-Buck D-Mitch's fucking sporting cast, on God, he's won a ring by now. He's a winning player, bro, unlike D-Mitch at this point in his career. So that's why D-Buck's number 2 and not number 3. Now at number 1, y'all know who the fuck this is. It's Anthony Edwards. Call it glaze, call it whatever the fuck you want. It's Ant, and it's not close. One of the best mentalities in the league. He's fucking already one of the best player performers at 23 years old. He's taken out fucking countless names. KD, Bron, Luka. He's taken out damn near anyone you can think of that's good. He's taking them out. Except Steph. I'm not gonna lie. Did we just lose the game? Did we just lose the game? Except Steph. He's taking out pretty much everyone except Steph Curry. He's a killer. And he's fucking unlimited potential. And he could end up as being one of the greatest players of all time. I know I got some heat for saying he could be the greatest in one of my older videos. Maybe not 3, but he can definitely be one of the greatest. And we probably do lose this game, but it's okay. We get to glaze in a little bit. So all I'm saying is, bro, we lose. We went 3-1 though, so I'm happy with that. We're getting closer to 10K. I'm thinking next video we're hitting 10K. I'm not gonna lie, unless some bullshit happens, because we're close, right? We are fucking close as shit. We do get a lucky drop. 2-star. I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. But Ant's gonna be my one, 100%. I don't think there's any debate there. There's not even too much to say on him because he is fucking a killer mentality. I mean, he's a goat, bro. One of the best player performers. As a Warriors fan, it pains me to say, but as soon as Steph retires, it doesn't pay me. When Steph retires, I think Ant is gonna be the face of the league after Steph, hopefully. And the only way that D-Book or Mitch could surpass Ant as the best shooting guard is if they win a ring before Ant, which they're not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. Ant's gonna win a ring. Maybe give him 2 years. Give him 3 years to win a ring. Warriors winning the ring next year. You know, after that, I don't know what'll happen. But give Ant 3 years. He gonna win a ring. He gonna show y'all. But that's all I gotta say about Ant. And if y'all liked the video, drop a like. If y'all didn't, I'm sorry. But that's it for me. I'm out. Peace.